Die angekündigte China-Strategie ist ausgelassen worden aus der nationalen Sicherheitsstrategie. Sie wollen sie zu einem späteren Zeitpunkt vorlegen, weil Sie auch darüber in Ihrer Regierung streiten. Wenn aber Deutschland streitet in der nationalen Sicherheitsstrategie gegenüber China, dann kann die Europäische Union keine Sicherheitsstrategie gegenüber China entwickeln. Und dann wollten Sie ja nun unbedingt im letzten Jahr der erste Regierungschef sein, der den chinesischen Staatspräsidenten nach der Aufhebung dieses rigorosen Lockdowns in Beijing sieht und nach dem letzten Parteitag der Kommunistischen Partei von China. Aber Sie haben ein Angebot des französischen Staatspräsidenten, diese Reise gemeinsam zu machen, ausgeschlagen und sind stattdessen alleine hingereist. Wie man es auch anders machen kann, das hat genau dieser französische Staatspräsident gezeigt, als er nämlich mit der Präsidentin der Europäischen Kommission nach Peking gereist ist, Herr Bundeskanzler. Dieses Land wird nach innen hin immer repressiver, nach außen hin immer aggressiver, auch in der militärischen Aufrüstung und in der Bedrohung des Nachbarn Taiwan. Und dann weichen Sie in dieser Woche noch zurück vor der chinesischen Regierung, die auf ihrer gemeinsamen Pressekonferenz keine Fragen zulassen wollte, wie das dann ebenso üblich ist in autoritären Staaten. Herr Bundeskanzler, Ihre beiden Vorgänger, Gerhard Schröder und Angela Merkel, haben das nicht hingenommen und eher mit dem Abbruch der Reisen gedroht, als ein so autoritäres Verhalten zu akzeptieren, und zwar sowohl in China als auch hier in Deutschland. Sie weichen zurück hier in Berlin vor einer solchen Anmaßung der chinesischen Staatsführung.
Some call it a bold wake-up call for German industry. Others see it as an outrageous assault on free enterprise that could backfire spectacularly. Whichever side you're on, one thing is certain. The latest warning from a prominent German politician about the perils of investing in China has unleashed a tidal wave of controversy and indignation. Critics accuse him of fearmongering and pandering to anti-Sema sentiment, while supporters hail him as the voice of reason in an era of growing geopolitical turbulence. Is he a heroic champion of national security or a reckless agitator courting economic disaster? You decide. Many observers suggest he's single-handedly risking decades of painstakingly built trade relations for short-term political gain, while others believe he's bravely exposing a looming threat that everyone else is too timid to confront. Could this stance jeopardize Germany's global standing and shatter trust with its largest trading partners? Or is it the long overdue shakeup needed to break free from risky reliance on foreign markets? Stay with us till the end as we unravel this controversial story of hypocrisy, manipulation, and economic sabotage. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. Friedrich Merz, widely recognized as a key conservative figure in German politics and viewed by many observers as the leading candidate to become the country's next chancellor, has recently emphasized a cautionary note for German businesses that are contemplating or actively pursuing expanded ventures in China. His words, delivered during a notable foreign policy gathering in Berlin, have resonated deeply with both policymakers and private sector executives. In his statement, he made it unequivocally clear that investing in China at this moment comes with enormous uncertainty, implying that any shift in geopolitical realities or sudden policy change could result in severe financial losses. By extension, Merz underlined that if such losses do occur, companies should not anticipate any form of bailout or economic cushion from the German government. In particular, if the losses arise from knowingly taking on heightened international risks. His cautionary position stands in stark contrast to the approach taken by some previous German administrations, where the emphasis on maintaining smooth bilateral relationships with Beijing often encouraged economic entanglements and collaborative ventures. As a result, many firms, particularly large-scale manufacturers, have spent years establishing significant footprints in China's extensive market. The present shift, illustrated by Merz's warning, seems to suggest that German leadership is rethinking how to approach global economic ties, especially after witnessing unexpected disruptions, such as the conflict that erupted after Russia's incursion into Ukraine. These disruptions illuminated how geopolitics could dramatically impact international business partnerships, potentially threatening core corporate operations and global supply chains. At the heart of Merz's latest remarks is a concept known as de-risking, where it is now a central part of Berlin's strategy when it comes to interactions with Beijing. This notion became more prominent under Chancellor Olaf Scholz's three-party government. Yet, Merz appears to be taking the idea to an entirely new level, setting a distinctly tougher tone. In concrete terms, de-risking means that businesses should evaluate potential exposures to unexpected developments in China, such as sudden regulatory changes or heightened tensions that could lock them out of the market entirely. This approach is intended to avert catastrophes where a single business decision or reliance on one international market triggers chain reactions that could endanger the financial well-being of a parent company or conglomerate back in Germany. In Merz's eyes, this is a matter of corporate responsibility just as much as it is a matter of national interest. Some of Merz's words seem to address large German enterprises that continue to derive a substantial portion of their profits from China, despite there being growing cautionary signals from various corners of the government. Several German automakers, including household names like Volkswagen AG, Mercedes-Benz Group AG, and BMW AG, still report a substantial share of their sales coming from China's huge consumer base. One reason is that the Chinese market remains critical for fueling steady growth in the automotive sector. Yet Merz questions whether that type of concentrated exposure is prudent under current circumstances. Should there be a sudden downturn, restrictions, or an unforeseen policy obstacle, he implies, these companies might find themselves stranded without the safety net of governmental assistance. According to Merz, it is one thing for a company to take calculated business risks, but quite another to drag the broader German economy or taxpayer funds into peril if those gambles fail. Merz's stance did not emerge in isolation. It follows a pattern in recent EU policy shifts, reflecting a gathering skepticism about China's long-standing industrial policies, reciprocal market access issues, and growing concerns over potential threats to critical infrastructure. For years, China has been seen not just as a vital trading partner but also as a strategic competitor. Certain policy veterans in Berlin have grown increasingly vocal about how expansions in sectors like automotive, technology, and energy could make Germany overly reliant on Chinese markets. Observers note that previous attempts to address trade imbalances or secure equal opportunities for German and European companies in China were often rebuffed or only partially successful. Now, after Russia's foray into Ukraine, which some analysts interpret as a wake-up call regarding dependencies on authoritarian regimes, the conversation about diversification and reduced reliance has become more urgent. Where Merz breaks new ground is in how explicitly he has told companies that if they persist in deepening their ties with China, despite these red flags, they must brace themselves for the prospect of significant losses, potentially writing off entire investments. Without any support from the German state, the forceful language underscores a fundamental shift in how policymakers might interact with businesses caught in unfavorable geopolitical circumstances. In essence, Merz appears to be saying that it is no longer enough to chase profit margins in new or lucrative markets without considering broader national security and economic stability ramifications. He has said quite plainly that those who invest in volatile environments might have to shoulder that risk alone. These statements have already sparked extensive debate among economic stakeholders, with some praising Merz for his candor, and others expressing worry about excessive caution that might hamper Germany's competitive edge in the global arena. Proponents of his viewpoint argue that Germany must safeguard itself from the possibility of abrupt disruptions in supply chains, potential expropriations, or other measures that could cripple vital industries. Critics question whether shutting off or significantly reducing investment in China might mean ceding the largest consumer market in the world to competitors from elsewhere, including the US, or other EU nations. Just a quick reminder to hit the like box below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots, so your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video, Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.